Good morning. We're starting our journey to find the best coffee house in Chicago at Big Shoulders here in River West. And Tim, you're the owner here, and thanks for having us here.
Absolutely. Welcome, John.
All right, so obviously there's a lot of great coffee houses in
Sure are.
Chicago.
Yep.
So we're starting here. It's the epicenter of a lot of different major thoroughfares through Chicago, Chicago Avenue, Ogden Avenue, and Milwaukee Avenue. Great place, Blue Line right here. How long have you been open for?
We've been here for 6 years, and we started 6 years ago with a roaster right over there in the corner. I roasted coffee 7 days a week. We became very popular with all the cyclists and all the commuters that are congregating right here in the morning time. It's great.
And let's show off some of the things here, because obviously you got some. You can't have coffee without some latte art.
Yeah.
What sorts of things you got going on
We
here?
got what we call a cortado over here, and then so that's a really kind of small latte, and then we've got a latte, and then we've got our draft latte. It's an iced cold brew drink.
This looks like something you get at McDonald's, like the little milkshake.
It's like
you
a
get.
Shamrock
Yes,
shake, right?
exactly.
Yeah.
What is that?
It's a matcha latte, actually. So, but maybe in March that's what we do.
Right. So you came from the restaurant business, and you feel like that experience has helped you out opening up a shop.
Absolutely. So hospitality is what we bring to coffee shops. So I worked in restaurants for all my life, and we really feel like creating a warm, welcoming, hospitable environment is really our differentiator.
All right, I'm going to grab a little of the latte here, okay? And I'm going to come over here because guess what? We're going to be biking all morning long. I got to get my coffee on. We got Mustafa and Jim. Jim, how you doing this morning?
Great, John. How you doing?
Mustafa, you feeling good?
Always.
All right, we got to toss back to the studio, but really quickly, Jim, you're from the Active Transportation Alliance. You excited to bike with me up Milwaukee Avenue?
We're thrilled for the opportunity and ready for the adventure that awaits us.
All right, it's going to be quite an adventure. All right, we're going to be stopping by 3 more coffee houses all morning long. We're going to bike to each one. We're going to talk more about the Active Transportation Alliance in a bit. Can't finish up without a sip of the coffee. That's good. Good morning. I got the bike helmet on. We're moving along, trying to find the best coffee in Chicago. Jim and Mustafa riding with me. Jim from the Active Transportation Alliance. Before we get to the weather really quickly, you guys are advocating for, obviously, safer biking in the city and all other sorts of things, right?
Absolutely, yeah. Active Transportation Alliance, we've been around for more than 30 years. We're an advocacy group that works to promote walking, biking, and public transit to help create healthy, sustainable, and equitable communities.
No better place to do that than Milwaukee Avenue. We're going to continue our journey up Milwaukee Avenue. We better get going because we got a long way to go. I need to lower this bike seat. I'm going to hand off the microphone to Tyler, and away we go. You guys ready to go?
Yep.
All right, guys, back to you in the studio. Here we go. Got my bell. Ding, ding, ding. Good morning. We're now in Wicker Park, and we're at Stan's Donuts and Coffee here. First, I got to ask Jim, how am I biking so far?
You look really strong on that divvy, John. Yeah.
Really?
Nice form and looked like a low-stress experience. They just had some nice improvements here in Wicker Park on Milwaukee Avenue, so it's a nice ride.
Do I have to pick up the pace at all? You feeling okay behind me, Mustafa?
It was a nice speed. You did all right.
All right, nice speed means we're going pretty slow. I've only gone probably about 3/4 of a mile. I'm already ready for donuts, and John here from Stan's Donuts. This is the best place to stop for coffee and donuts.
That's right, yeah. There's no other place to stop on Milwaukee Avenue that is as good with all of these options.
Well, and I think that's the thing is that here we got obviously the Blue Line right overhead where people are going commuting, but obviously right along Hipster Highway, as we love to call it. It's a great stop to play, a great place to stop.
Yeah, oh, absolutely,
So
yeah.
what do you have here?
Oh man, okay, well I got 6 donuts here. I grabbed kind of the very grabbable ones, if you're on a bike on your way somewhere.
Right.
Got the Le Stand croissant donut there. That's one of our new ones.
Is that one there or this
That's
one?
This one right
Oh,
here.
okay. Ooh, that looks good.
And then right there you got the apple hand pie, which is a newer thing we're doing too.
Apple hand pie. Ooh, that looks like you could bike with one hand.
Yeah.
Probably not the safest thing in the world, Jim, but
I think we can make exceptions for
we'll
hand
make
pie.
exceptions exactly. What do we got over here?
That is the peanut butter banana pocket there.
Banana pocket. That's incredible.
Got good fuel for, cyclist legs there,
These are shapes I recognize. Those are actual donut
Yeah,
shapes.
those are donuts.
You guys do things really eccentrically right here, right?
We do the classics and we do the weird stuff.
All right, so coffees as well. You got a little to-go thing. This is a cold brew, right?
Right, that there is Stumptown's cold brew. We also got La Colombe's draft latte options and pure black. Perfect for just grabbing and throwing in your bag on the road. And then if you got time to stop and stay, we got Nitro cold brew. Ooh. Nitrogen infused. For
This
that,
one looked the most like a beer, so I'm going to have that one. Is that okay?
Oh yeah, that's more than okay, man.
All right.
You're going to need it.
I'm going to pass these out. You go here with this one, Jim. Mustafa, what do you think? Which one do you want? Surprise you? Okay, we're going to go with that one. And then how about we do a donuts cheer? I'm going to grab the apple pie. What do you want, Jim?
I'll take this bad boy.
This bad boy there. Mustafa, you want a donut or no?
Can I grab the cinnamon?
You can grab whatever the heck you want, girl. You go ahead and do that. Do you want one too, John, or no? See, working here, you have enough
Never
of these
get high on your own supply,
Exactly. All right, cheers to this, guys. Our journey continues. We're going to be going up to the 606 and continuing north on Milwaukee Avenue in search of the best coffee and donuts. Can I dip this in here? Is that weird?
There's no weirdness in donuts. Oh, look at that.
Ooh,
Look at
yum,
that.
guys, yum, yum, yum.
Oh.
I will not be bringing any of these back to the studio. I'm Jim, not to call you out here, but you still have some donut in your beard. There you go. All right, so we're here. We're on the 606. Great place for the Active Transportation Alliance to advocate for that people can bike, walk. What a great addition this has been to the city.
Absolutely. The 606 has really been a resounding success, not just for a great recreational amenity, but it's a real transportation corridor where people can walk and bike to work.
All right, so we're biking now. We're heading northwest right now, and actually west direction right now on the old Bloomingdale Trail. And Jim, if you could give us the weather forecast today, that'd be great.
Be my honor.
If you remember.
Well, right now we're in the low 70s, and it's mostly cloudy.
Yeah, it's a little cloudy. I thought we'd see a little more peaks of sunshine. I guess not quite yet.
And we're going to be going up to 81 this afternoon.
81 degrees for your high temperature, mix of sun and clouds. Hey, we're doing a lot of hard work. Mustafa here too. Shout out to Tyler, our camera guy on the skateboard, doing the shot here on the 606. Awesome shot, great view this morning as we approach Western Avenue. Guys, at Cento 606, they actually have two locations, one a little bit northwest of here at Western, where they're one of their newer locations just off the 606. And one of the things that they're known for, Jim and Mustafa, are these little donuts as well. You know, just a little bite here or there. You know, at stands, great big donuts, which are also wonderful, but the little ones are fine. They got great coffee as well. How many do you think you can eat, Mustafa, here in this report? He thinks he's gonna go for all four. Well, you start working on that, Jim. Talking about the Active Transportation Alliance, Jim, and I gotta say, you know, for people that maybe have never biked in the city before, Divvy's a great way to get started, right? Wear your helmet and explore the city that way.
Absolutely. You know, the arrival of Divvy has been an overwhelming success in Chicago, and it's really opened up the experience of biking to a whole new group of people who maybe don't have a bike or haven't been able to give it a try.
And before we get to the next question, let me make sure. All right, you're only halfway through. You got about 45 more seconds, so keep on eating, Mustafa. Okay, Jim, Active Transportation Alliance, you guys advocate for what sorts of things? I think things that cyclists and motorists all agree on, a little separation on the roadways.
Absolutely. So where we started out our journey earlier today, further south on Milwaukee Avenue, it's a really exciting project where we have a protected bike lane that's now being upgraded with concrete curbs. So that bike lane ain't going anywhere, but you know, one of the best things we can do is give people their own safe, protected space. So that means people driving, people walking, and people on bikes. It creates a low-stress, comfortable experience for everyone.
All right. Oh my gosh, you housed that second one. There we go. All right, we're gonna work on the other two a little bit later on, but we gotta keep on going because we're continuing our journey. We're going really far northwest into Logan Square. I hope we can make it there by the end of the show. All right, here, I'll finish this one. Here, we'll split it. Here you go. Yum, yum. Guys, back to you in the studio. Morning. We've gone about 3.2 miles from Big Shoulders up to here. Jim, I'm sweaty out here.
It's a little humid, yeah, I'm not gonna lie.
Oh, what, you're gonna do the weather forecast for me now, Jim? All right, so we're looking at temperatures right now in the low 70s throughout most of the morning. Low 70s here in the downtown area, low 60s in the suburbs, but we're all gonna be in the low to mid 70s for the morning. More clouds than sun right now. I thought we'd have a little more sun, but it's actually kind of nice. I'm glad. I'd probably be sweating more if it were sunnier.
It could be a lot worse, absolutely.
All right, so we're gonna get up to about 81 degrees is the high temperature here for today as we look. All right, we made it up to Logan Square. We're at Passion House Coffee Roasters, and I've just been told that I'm still really sweaty from this bike ride. Jesse, how am I looking? Am I doing okay?
You're doing great.
All right, well, we're here, and we obviously, Jim and Mustafa, we made the bike ride. Well, we went like 3.5 miles. That wasn't too bad, right?
You know, biking is often faster than even driving, getting around, especially short distances, especially to all these great, wonderful destinations that we visited this morning.
I was going to say, we had our photographer driving in the car, and we beat him the whole way here.
Yeah, I mean, you're a lot of times it's hurry up and wait at the stoplights, so bikes can get you there faster a lot of times.
All right, so let's talk about Passion House Coffee Roasters. We got Luke here. Luke, what are you making up here for us? You got a nice little display.
Yeah, I have a pistachio brioche here. It's a light, airy dough filled with lemon pistachio custard. We have some banana bread, a apricot and rosewater scone. We have some pour over going on.
What are those little
here.
tablets that have the PH, the initials?
Those are our lemon shortbread cookies.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So we get them made just for us.
I need about 19 of those. Is that okay?
Heard. Coming up.
All right, okay. So you're going to continue making some stuff. I got to ask Jesse, if you want to move over here. Jesse, what's your favorite part about working up here?
Yeah, besides the phenomenal coffee, I'd say the people I work with, the people I get to interact with. It's a great time.
And the regular customers, I'm sure.
Yeah, for sure, definitely.
Coming on in here. Okay, so I'm going to walk around over here, talk a little bit more about the Active Transportation Alliance. And Jim, I got to ask you, where can people find out more information about how to be an advocate for cycling or pedestrians in the city?
ActiveTrans.org is your one-stop shop for how to get involved, and we're we work throughout the city, throughout the suburbs. So no matter what community you're from, we want to connect with you and help you make your community better for walking, biking, and transit.
And I don't do a lot of biking, I gotta say, it was a lot more comfortable than I thought it would be. And I imagine that's one of the messages you said, just everyone should walk a mile or bike a mile in each other's shoes just so we have a little bit more positive relationship on the roadways.
Absolutely. I mean, giving it a try, Divvy protected bike lanes, it's easier than it ever has been to bike in Chicago, so everyone should give it a try.
All right, I'm gonna have one of these lemon bars with you. Sorry, Mustafa, you already had enough donuts here today. Guys, it's been a wonderful morning as we make our way up Milwaukee Avenue. Cheers to you guys from Passion House Coffee Roasters.